Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to EU4, where we continue our playthrough as Denmark, as we chase the Iron Price achievement. In the last episode, we concluded our war with the Livonian Order, and we are now, well, we did a lot of other stuff too. We saw the death of Adolf the Eighth, and we have all of Holstein now. They are ours proper, and we are integrating our cores that we took in the war. We're also trying to dig ourselves out of debt because it cost us a nice little penny to take these two provinces. Dithmarschen. Looks like we have a permanent claim on you. You are allied with East Frisia and Pomerania. It may be worth going after you at some point. But we will figure that out soon. I want to not fabricate a claim on that. I want to fabricate a claim on that. And at the same time, we need Scotland to get drawn into a war with England. That's something else. I don't know if that will happen immediately because we need to get a foothold into Scotland if we were to challenge the English, which is going to be no small task. But England can be beaten. We just have to be smart about it. We do have a loan, which we will repay eventually. And we just now wait on our cores, which are slowly but surely going to happen. Making a little bit of money. Let's see, the Baltic Fleet. Yes, I will take that. Except I actually have to click on it. So we now should have some pretty nice claims. In fact, we only need one more claim, which is going to cost a whopping 40. So I need to make a mental note of that. Boy, do we ever. We should be getting some cores here pretty quickly, which should help the income a bit. Manpower is building up nicely. Alright, there are two there. Yeah, and so now we wait. We need to keep an eye on England. England. When are you going to go to war? Alright, so noble families feud. And let them fight it out. I'll take the Diplo hit. Those nobles can feud all they want. So our innovativeness is decreasing. The question is, do we have any innovativeness? We don't. We sadly don't. Although we are getting some spread of Renaissance, I don't necessarily think that we're going to dev push it. Although it would help our economy. That's very nice. We can actually so it's a territory. I would like to make it a state. But it seems that we won't be able to do that until this fully cores. Alright, let's do it. Let's core everything. And we now are not over the naval cap. And boy, life is looking a lot better from the monetary standpoint. We'll repay the loan when it's called. So we have immoral prices. Grain prices are notoriously unstable. Anything from the weather, where it has grown, to incidents hurting its distribution can suddenly cause the price to rise significantly. A shocker. As a result of one such sudden change, there is currently an acute shortage of grain in many of our larger cities. Oh no. Desperate to feed themselves, the common people are directing their anger at the merchants who they feel are making good use of the situation to overcharge for their wares. The merchants themselves, on the other hand, claim that this is a natural result of the shortage and that there simply isn't enough bread to go around. So we can force we can peeve off the merchants. We can basically we're not going to do that. Actually, we are going to do that. Dang it. Ah, God almighty. I'm really sick of these events, but hey. I mean, at least the burgers are happy. We've got one more claim to get on the Livonian Order. And unfortunately, we have a truce with them for quite some time. Although their alliance situation has not gotten better, which is very beneficial to us. Very. England, are you at war with France yet? Oh, Scotland, Scotland, Scotland. What am I going to do about you? I don't rightly know. Not yet, at least. Although, this is what's crazy. We do have I can't believe I have a free spot. They are allied. Ooh, they're in a personal union. Well, isn't that just peachy? Let's see if we can't further ourselves diplomatically. Who would take a royal marriage? Anyone that would benefit us. We could get one with Tyrone. Although that could get a little dicey, as they are currently, well, they're allied with England. Now that could get interesting. That could get very interesting, because they have an alliance with England. I'm gonna think about that for a minute. For a hot minute. Ooh, new cardinal. Renaissance Prince. Yep. Looks like we're not gonna pay that loan off. I was just kidding about that. You know, debts are made to be repaid. Sometimes. Alright, let's go ahead and get our last claim on the Livonian order. Let's recall that guy. And let's just start improving relations with France. Alright, so we have a revolt. Oh no. Where are they upset? Where are you upset? You are upset there. I don't need you upset there. 1.2 years. I'd prefer to not have to deal with that, but we very well may have to. Alright, England, are you in France? Dating? Confused? I'm gonna go with confused. But that is what it is. Alright, we need to plan our next war. Which very well may be with the Martian. Although taking that could be problematic. Scotland. Yeah, we really are at the mercy. I think we could probably... I know we could go after Scotland. Which is ideally what I'd like to do. But we can't do that until England decides that they're going to go to war. So we're kind of at the mercy of just time. At the mercy of time, and we're also at the mercy of getting the Renaissance to spread. Oh, which is just like a shot to the heart. And we'll just keep banking those monarch points. Let's get a new pope. And our force limit really has not changed that much. Can we repay this loan? Actually, we may end up repaying this loan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to tell me I can take military tech. Wow, that is rather tempting. We're not going to take it right just yet. England, you don't want to fight Kildare. France. I'm really shocked that France has not decided that it's a good idea to go after England. Really shocked. But that is what it is. Alright, so Livonian separatists are really close to firing. They are going to fire. Alright. Let's get these guys over here. We're not going to catch them in time. We can at least minimize some of the damage. A little more hard-fought victory than I thought. Alright, bourgeoisie. Request privileges. Gee Louise. Yeah, let's keep the nobility happy. Alright. Send them over there. Boop, 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 boop. So our loans are paid off. We're still making money, even though we're going to lose a little bit of manpower to that. Probably would have been not unwise to suppress that, but Burgundy, who are you fighting against? Holland. It's a bold move. And now we just wait. We are waiting on England to give us an opportunity. Really waiting on France, but that is what it is. We still have 5 years before we can go back after the Livonian Order. But that is what that is too, so now we just wait. That's all we can do. We can just wait. Wait. Like I said, in a perfect world... Alright, so Teutonic Order is donezo. And we'll just continue to do our thing, because that's really all we can do. Build up the monarch points, and once we hit cap, we'll spend them. While we let our institutions spread, because the Renaissance really hasn't gotten that far. Alright, come on, France. Make a move. Make a stinking move. You can do it. You've got some good alliances, and England is a great target. Oh, England is a perfect target right now. Come on, France. Jump in the game. We'll maintain the diplomat there. Does that present us any opportunities? Negative. But we're not going to do that. We're actually going to start hedging our bets. Which means keeping certain people happy, even when they're not. I am shocked. France normally gets pretty doggone aggressive, and they just haven't. So truce is over with Riga. And it looks like our next war probably most likely is going to be with the Livonian Order again. They don't really... They and Riga don't pose this massive threat. In fact, I think we'll be able to absolutely just dominate them. Anatomical theater. I really don't want to lose any prestige. We don't have any innovativeness, so it's not like it necessarily hurts us. And we'll build the force limit there. In preparation for that war. France is playing like a neutered animal. That's good. It's very good. Our economy is really looking quite well. It will look even better once we take all this land. And like I said, then from there we'll have to hope to goodness that we see something really special here. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are at time. Hope you enjoyed it. In the next episode, I assume we will go to war, and hopefully France will get their act together and create some chaos over here, because they still have Laborde, Aquitaine, Alencon, Constantine, Caen, Co, and then Calais to take. So what I'm hoping for to kind of really play that out is that France goes to war with England, Scotland joins in, England beats up on Scotland, and basically forces them to annul treaties, which then gives us the ability to come in and take some territory. And once we do that, we will, if all works out, release Geldom and then use that to reconquest parts of Scotland. And once we do that, I think turn into a march and then begin to work on England ourselves. But until next time, y'all be good. I'll see you in the next episode.